Hey fam, you ain't ready for this.
It's big money, big cars, big moves. It's muscle tone, brah, there ain't nothing to prove. The best breeds from the States to the outback. Keep your eyes peeled, guaranteed you gon' learn that. Beanstalk, big boss on lock. If a canine was God, it would be this dog.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Muscletonebullys. We are heading over to Miami to pick up two dogs that are being shipped to us from Poland for good clients of ours, James and Edie. So James and Edie own Muscletone's Bam Bam. It's a C.E.O and Pebble son that I produced about 2 years ago almost. When we went to the jungle, we met up with James and Edie and delivered the dog to them. It's one of our episodes. It's the jungle episode on YouTube. If you guys want to go and watch it, Bam Bam turned out to be an incredible beast. They're in love with the dog, and they wanted to purchase some more dogs. So recently they've acquired another female from us. They wanted an adult female and another female pup, and unfortunately I don't have enough stock. We have more demand than we have stock, and this is a good problem to have. It's also a bad problem because our clients sometimes get impatient and go elsewhere because they want, when some people want something, they want it now. So what I do my best to be able to get them dogs from another facility of ours, that it's from Japan, Poland, the UK, Romania, Russia, it doesn't matter, Germany. We'll find a dog for them if we have one. Sometimes, believe it or not, we're all sold out completely across the entire globe. But luckily I was able to get Jacek to spare one of his adult females, which he didn't want to, but the price was right. And we were also able to get a puppy from him back for our clients. So he just finally managed to ship them with all the new rules, and thank you Trump for the embargo fees, but we got them here. A little more costly than usual. But now that the dogs are here, we're heading over to pick them up, and then which James and Edie hopefully will fly over to our place, spend a weekend with us, and fly back with them. Or we will be personally delivering to them the way we did Bam Bam the last time. Now let's discuss a little bit about international shipment. As you all know, Muscletonebullys is a global corporation. So that's why our company name is Muscletonebullys Worldwide. We have been shipping dogs all over the world since 2004, even before the birth of the ABKC. We're the first person to ever ship dogs using ABKC documents overseas. The first country, believe it or not, was Indonesia, then Thailand, and then France. And then Spain, Russia, and from there, just so many, I can't remember the exact order. So we've shipped worldwide, obviously, from every corner of the globe to South America, to Northern America, to Asia, Eastern Europe, Central Europe, Western Europe, Africa, New Zealand, Australia, everywhere. There's nowhere we haven't shipped. So this is something with time we have become experts at. And believe it or not, even though I know how to do all of it, and I can do all of it, and save quite a bit of money, I prefer always to hire a professional shipper. I personally use Animals Away, Susan from Animals Away. She's excellent. I've been using her for 20 some years. And I always tell people she could ship you a lion to the moon if that's what you wanted. She does all kinds of animal transportation all over the world. She had her own TV show for a while. Now she's not easy to get a hold of, and she is definitely not cheap. And she's not easiest to work with, let's just say. She's very impatient. You have to do things her way. She's a New Yorker after all. But she's worth it. She gets the job done or your money back. And the reason I say this is because I've recently had a client of mine who I recommended a local shipper that a lot of the breeders in the American Bully and the Bulldog breed uses. And he's a very nice guy, and he works, with a few other people under his team. And they usually do a pretty decent job. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to return a dog this time, deliver a dog this time back from overseas to the United States, which has cost the client quite a bit of money. And although in my opinion, any court's opinion, it is 100% on the shipper to refund the client completely since they weren't able to accomplish the job, they're not able to do a full refund. And the reason for it is because they personally lost money on the ticket and the flight to go pick up that dog. But this, again, it is the shipper's mistake, as he should have had everything done before he took off. He should have had the paperwork sent to the airline, the dog registered on the airline, and approved by the airline with a receipt from the airline before flying out to pick up the dog and returning with it. Instead, he booked a dog, flew over there, They didn't give all the information to the airline, and the breed wasn't allowed to board that airline. Why? Because some airlines do not accept American Bully because they consider them to be a snub-nosed breed. Well, a snub-nosed breed, obviously, a real American Bully is not a snub-nosed breed. They should not have difficulty breeding on a plane. But unfortunately, so many breeders have been mixing and breeding with exotics and ruining the reputation of the breed. It has caused almost every airline to not accept our dogs. This has been a huge problem for us for the past decade. It never used to be before people started doing these stupid mixes and breeding these really, really horrible dogs. But unfortunately, this is where we are now, so we have to find ways around it. So you have to know your airlines, you have to know who takes them, who doesn't take them, who accepts them. For example, we also had some new difficulties now that the rules have changed in the United States. Dogs now have to be 6 months of age to enter the United States. Instead of before, they just needed a rabies vaccine. They could have entered here at 12 weeks. So this delays things by up to 3 months, as well as some airlines now requesting special crates for these dogs, considering them in the dangerous category. You know, those special crates are usually wooden crates, and they cost anywhere between $1,000 to $2,500 to build, unless you build them yourself. So this increased the shipping charge. So again, like all of these things keep coming to an effect. Now I know it sounds difficult, and it sounds maybe more headache than it's worth. But for us at Muscletone, we sell dogs for large numbers, and we want to be able to deliver worldwide. It means a lot to us. And to be honest, when we deliver them ourselves, we enjoy our trips, we make a vacation out of it, and it's a great experience. That's why I don't take any extra money for the shipment. I only charge what it cost me, because I do end up getting a holiday out of it. Unfortunately, with my old age, I am tired, and I live in paradise, and I don't like to leave. So hiring a shipper is something that I do very often. Other times, I have Regime come down, I have Yasik come down, I have friends of mine deliver the dogs, or I use Viviana or Jay, her husband, someone who also is well experienced to travel with these dogs, to do some deliveries for me. But if I were to do a professional, very expensive dog, I'm talking something in the 7 figures, 6 figures, we always use Animals Away. We try to use her. We've tried other companies and had a lot worse luck than others, but she is excellent, and I do vouch for her. So that being said, we're on our way, and we're gonna take you along with us on this trip and show you these gorgeous animals we're about to pick up. So we finally arrived. We had to stop at customs first and get all the airway bills stamped. And now we're at cargo. We're gonna go in there and pick up the dogs. Okay, so we're gonna see if these dogs can fit in this car. So I don't have the Escalade 600 with me. We have a 2025 Escalade IQ as well right now. And although as gorgeous as this car is, it is not as big as the other Escalade. It has a few downfalls. It does look a lot better, but it does have a few downfalls. So let's just hope that this is enough room to fit in this baby. Let's see what we can do. So these are the reinforced crate they want us to get. So we got one in. We got 2 little ones left that we got to get in there. So yesterday as we arrived, it was way too dark outside to get proper footage of the dogs, and you couldn't see them too well. So actually what we're going to do now is we're going to walk up to the kennels, and we're going to get some proper footage in the proper sunlight of Florida, so that you guys can see the muscle structure in the dogs and all the beautiful angles, and see how Muscletone does this. Yasik, you've done a wonderful job. The dogs are actually very healthy, very clean. Sure, they were poopy and nasty, long travel, they had poop in their crate, but nevertheless, they were in wonderful shape, and we're about to show them to you right now. So as you guys can see, they're very thick. Structure is incredible. Beautiful top lines, beautiful angulations, perfect fronts. I mean, they're just completely, almost flawless specimens. I mean, nothing's perfect in life, but they're as close as you're gonna get. This is the Muscletone way. You see the muscular structure on this little pup. She's 4 months. How thick she is. Her gorgeous face. Everything. Tight fronts, tight toes. You can see, I mean, it does not get much better than that. lighting here. A lot of trees in the yard, so it's hard to get shade, but give you an idea. Hard to capture them. So you guys get the idea. I mean, this is American Bully, the Muscletone way, and that's why we've been around 25 years, and why everybody comes to us for the best. Give you guys an idea. We'll be making some more footage here coming up soon of more dogs. Follow us on our next episode.